Hey everybody, I just went outside and I was like, holy cow, it's cold out, but I still want to work out outside just because I like the fresh air and I like how it feels to work outside. I don't always like being in the basement because sometimes I feel like I'm in a dungeon, and I know I'm not alone there. Or maybe some of you can't work out in your house because you don't have space and you don't have the money, or you're unable to go to the gym and you still want to work out outside. Or maybe I'm just giving you a reason to not have an excuse to not work out. So if you're working out outside, you're like, oh, it's cold. Like, how can I prepare myself for the cold? Well, did you know that you can work out outside up to negative 18-degree wind chill? So it's safe to work out outside as long as you have the proper stuff. So first of all, what you want to make sure you do is you want to make sure you dress properly. So you don't want to wear too much cotton like this shirt. The reason is cotton does not hold your heat in well, and when you sweat, it will soak right back into you and you're going to start feeling cold if you get too sweaty. What you want to do is you want to wear like a polyester sweat wicking material like this Under Armour or something similar of that sort. And you want to make sure you layer your body. So let's see here. Okay. So you want to do a couple layers. This is the inner layer. I'm not going to take that shirt off, but pretend I don't have this one underneath. And then what you want to do is the layer right above that layer, you kind of want either a thicker wool or just a thicker material to insulate your body right here. So this is weird color, but it's not for fashion. Remember, we're not worrying about looking all sexy when we're working out in the cold. We're just looking to make sure we stay warm. Okay? The reason you want to do layers is so if you do get too hot, you can take a layer off. Okay? Then you want to have, this is like the worst color coordination, you want to have an outer shell that protects you from the wind and rain, but you only use this when you're resting. So if you're doing sprints, maybe during the resting portion or right before, during your warm-up, and then take this off before you do your workout, and then have this ready for you when you're doing your cool down. So you have this. This is when you're warming up. Okay, don't worry about looking weird. So you also want to make sure you have, I usually like to have something covering my ears. Some people like a hat. I don't like hats because I get way too hot wearing them. So remember, okay, I think this is on the wrong way. I like covering my ears. We could forget about that headband. I like covering my ears just because it keeps my ears warm. And you could even add an extra piece like a scarf or something. Over your face. And then you could slip it off so you can talk. Okay, so remember I said you can work out up to negative 18 degrees with the wind chill. If it's like 10 degrees and the wind chill is negative 18 degrees, then that's okay. But if it's negative 18 degrees and it's windy, don't go outside because it's probably too cold for you. Now, did you know that the optimal training temperature is actually 36 degrees to 52 degrees depending on who you are? So actually working out in cooler temperatures is better for you because you actually have your peak performance times during that time. Also, if you're working out in the cold, you want to make sure that you don't overdress yourself. Like for today, this is probably too much for me because when you start sweating a lot and you start soaking your clothes, that's when you're gonna get cold, and that's when it's gonna be super dangerous for you. So make sure that you know your body. I'm not gonna do all of this stuff because this is way too much for me. My body, I just get hot real easily, so I don't like all this stuff, but some people I know get cold easily, so I would probably just do, I might not even do this. I might just do a t-shirt with some gloves on. And I didn't show you my gloves, but I like to keep my gloves on because my hands get cold really easily. I could be wearing shorts and a t-shirt, but I'll always have some gloves on. Okay, so before you go out for your workout, whether it's sprinting, running, playing football in the cold, what's a good drink that you can have to help keep your body warm? All right, this is a quiz here. Green tea, hot chocolate, some beer, some pop, or just plain water. The answer is hot chocolate. Hot chocolate's actually proven to help keep you warm. Unlike a lot of people think having a shot of alcohol or some alcohol will make you warm, that's actually not true. Neither is caffeine. But a warm drink with a little bit of sugar like hot chocolate will definitely help keep you warm for your run. So one of my last tips is when you're running in cold weather, like I like to run, or when you're working out in cold weather, my skin is very sensitive and gets windburnt easily. So I like to use Vaseline and I'll put it on my face. That way it keeps my skin protected. This is a little trick that actually my coach in high school used to teach me. And that way I don't get all the bad effects from the wind. And I put it all over my face. It's kind of gross, but it really helps. It really helps me. So that's what I like to do. Okay. So anyways, any other questions you have for working out in cold weather? Otherwise, if you ever want to go out on a cold weather run with me, let me know because I'm all for it. Working out in cold weather is actually great. Oh, and it burns more calories because your body's trying to keep yourself warmer. So it actually burns more calories than working out in the heat. So all you people from Florida, guess what? I'm burning more calories than you because it's cold outside. Anyways, hope to see you guys soon. Let me know if you have any suggestions for my next video, and I'm gonna go run in the cold. Peace out.